Salutations, Proboscis2 here with yet another explanation on how to mod LEGO Batman, and in this one I will be showing you how to add your own levels that are either edits of existing levels pieced together or ports of levels from LEGO Indiana Jones and LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. So this is for the one I showed in the video, a previous video on my channel called Why I Need Another Computer. So what I did was I made a new folder in Hero, Chapter 1, and right here, Custom. Custom is the internal name for the level I showed in that video, which is called Custom Level in the video. So, here are all the rooms, and I renamed each one to Custom followed by whatever letter. They're in alphabetical order, the order they're in. So A is Venice, A. B is Dagobah, B. And C, gosh, what was C? I don't remember. C was Escape D, that's right. And Custom D was another Star Wars level. What was it? Oh, the Palace retake. Whatever the one that was. And then this Custom E was Well of Souls A2, and that's where the video cut off. And then Custom F was, I didn't show these two in the video, but Custom F was Cruiser D from Chancellor in Peril from LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, and Custom G was Lost Temple F, which is when you're being chased by the boulder in the Lost Temple in LEGO Indiana Jones. So, and I went through and named it. Well, I didn't go through and name each one by hand. I used a tool called the bulk renamer, or bulk rename utility, and it's really handy for checking subfolders and then just inserting what you want to replace. It finds and replaces file names for you, so that's very handy. And also for LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga levels, I had to hex edit the bottom of the file. So no, that's Venice, sorry. So let me show you this. This part, I had to copy and paste a part from one of these parts from LEGO Batman, from one of LEGO Batman's files, and paste it in and insert it into here over the one that was already there, because the dates right here on LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga files are newer than the dates on LEGO Batman files. And also it reads I meta instead of H meta, and that can cause the game to crash. So you have to change those for LEGO Star Wars levels. And another thing you have to change about these files is in each text file it lists doors to each room, and so here usually it would say Venice A, but I changed it to Custom A to correspond with the custom level name. And so here it would say Venice B. This is the door from A to B. From Venice, in Indiana Jones it would be Venice A to Venice B, but here it's Custom B, or sorry, Custom A to Custom B, and so I changed it to Custom B. And yeah, but sometimes in some levels that you can modify, like Escape D, it'll say D to C, but you can just do it to Custom B, and you can pretty much do it to anything you want, actually. So these don't matter, these names don't matter, but you can, have it warp to anywhere you want. So yeah, and at the end you have to make sure that it warps, that the last door warps to status, otherwise the level will not end properly. So keep that in mind. And also I didn't mention that you could also add your own music to the game, and the music that I added in this level was actually a track from another game series that I will hopefully soon be creating another channel about, hopefully, but that's completely unrelated. I don't know why I brought that up. And yeah, so that's all for the files for the level itself, but you have to edit also these 3 files. Oh, let's get this out of the way, because you have to add your custom level to these 3 files. So here I added it to chapter 1, see right here. And for levels, this is a kind of a tedious process, but let me see if I can find where I added it, because I added it here too, and you have to do this, otherwise, yeah, it will not load. So all that right here, and you even have to do one for status. If you don't do one for the status, then the level will not end properly. So you make sure you do that. And in areas, it's the same thing. Let me find it. And yeah, and also this is where the game sets what character to load at the loading screen in story mode. So it's the boss that you fight, and I set it for the walrus, and also in the text file for the level itself you have to set it as the residence boss. So, and also the name ID is the name it displays when you hover over it with the, what's it called, the icon in the interactive display. And the text ID is the text that it displays on the loading screen. So, and these IDs are references to, let me see if I have it here, I don't, to English.txt, which is located in stuff, text, and English.txt. And so here are all the name IDs followed by the strings of text. And I added down here this stuff for, I believe it was 700, it said there, yeah, right here. So when you want it to separate when you want to separate 2 parts of the loading screen text, you have to make the second part of it an entirely different string, and then when you put it into areas.txt, you have to add however many strings you want it to read after the first one, which is 701. So here it's 1 over. So that's how that works. And there's one more thing you gotta do. Go back to stuff. This is how you get it on the computer screen in the Batcave. So you go to interactive display, world map, and open world map hero1.txt. And this is where you set where it shows up on the radar screen. Here I have it set to 1973 along with all the others. And yeah, you just add it there. And I believe that is all I did. So you've already seen the video except for the end of the level, and I'm gonna stop recording now because it's gonna stop recording anyways because Bandicam sucks. Okay, bye.